Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on FPL Now. Today we're going to be going over my team selection for Game Week 30 and any transfers that I'm thinking of making as well. So if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment with any players that you are targeting for Game Week 30, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, we are still in the middle of double game week 29, so I'm just going to go over a quick team recap. Kane did score last night and got 7 points, 2 bonus. That Everton goal actually really helped out Kane owners, getting 2 bonus from nothing. Not great as a Forest supporter because we didn't want Everton to get any points, but it is what it is. So I'm currently on 71 points, a game week rank of 513,000 with 13 players left to play. So the first kind of half of double game week 29 went really well. Obviously, I did take a hit, so I'm technically on 67. But I just need Rashford to do something in that Brentford game. I really do. I need Fernandes to do something. I need Shaw to do something. Like, I don't know. This second half of the game week is where all of my... it is honestly make or break, really. Like, I feel like if the players that I've kind of brought in this week pop off, then we're going to be in a really good position. If not, then I'm not too sure. I saw a stat the other day that, like, since the Carabao Cup final, that United are on like an aggregate of like 9-0 or something. As in they haven't scored, but they've conceded 9 goals, which is just a bit ridiculous. And so I didn't see that stat going into double game week 29. But yeah, hopefully we can get some points on the United lads. But yeah, obviously Kepa got me 1, Shaw got 1, Trippier got 12, Chilwell got 0. Chilwell was just really unlucky. I know he got 0 points, but really unlucky not to get a goal in that game. Fernandes got 2, March got 5, Rashford, my captaincy, got 4, Mitoma got 7, Tony got 9, Kane got 7, and Watkins got 8. So my front three really bringing in the points. They did really well, and obviously Watkins and Tony have still got a game left. I really hope that Watkins can just go off against Leicester and just get like a brace or a hat trick or something. And then obviously Raya got me 6, again 11 saves, conceded 3, got 2 bonus, absolutely crazy, what a man. Botman got 7, Henry got 1, and then Saka got 1 as well. So yeah, I mean, it's an okay game week, you know. It's a very nice rank. I'm like 37k now, so it is a nice little green arrow. But obviously if Rashford and Bruno and Shaw pop off, then we're looking really good. I mean, Brentford's defense did look very shaky against Brighton. I mean, it was a massive game, really. It was a huge game, goals flying in everywhere. So hopefully that's the same. It is at Old Trafford. Ten Hag will want a response. Hopefully the United lads can get something, because I really need it. Anyway, moving on to my team selection for game week 30 though. In goal we do have Kepa, but I don't know whether to play Raya or not. I really don't know. Is it going to be one of those games where it's just 0-0 for Brentford and Newcastle, or is it just going to be a goal fest? I don't know. Like, I'm guessing Wolves score, to be fair. I can't see Chelsea keeping a clean sheet against anyone at the moment. And I do have Kepa and Chilwell. Do I really want to play double Chelsea defense? I don't know if I've got the balls to do that. So I may just have to play Raya and then obviously play Chilwell as well. But I'm not really too sure. I'll have to think about it. As of right now, though, I do have Kepa in goal. I mean, it is Wolves. They've not been great this season, but I don't know. If you're a Kepa owner, are you playing him for game week 30? Let me know your thoughts. At the back, though, we do have Shaw, who's got Everton at home, Trippier, who's got Brentford away, and then Chilwell, who's got Wolves away. So as you can see, yeah, the double Chelsea defense there. Trippier away at Brentford, which I don't know, is that just going to be a 0-0 game? I feel like that's perfect case scenario for me, because I probably won't be playing Tony this week if I bring in Haaland. And then, yeah, Shaw at home to Everton. So on paper, some really nice fixtures for the back line and the goalkeeper, but with how everything's going in the Premier League at the moment, I don't know. I'm not really confident about this. Yeah, this is obviously the reason I brought Shaw in for the hit, because obviously he's got some really nice fixtures over the next 2, and then also doubles in 34 and has another double as well. Does blank in 32, but obviously I'm going to be free hitting that week anyway, so I don't have to worry about that. So yeah, hopefully it was the right decision. I don't know. We'll have to see. If the Brentford game, if he gets an assist and a clean sheet, then obviously we're loving life, because Zinchenko only got 2 points this week. But obviously if he gets nothing and they just concede like a goal or 2, then yeah, terrible. But again, I need him for later on anyway, so I was always going to take the transfer. I was always going to take the hit. And because Zinchenko didn't get anything this week, it makes me feel a little bit better about it. But anyway, that's the back line. In midfield, we do have Fernandes, who's got Everton at home, Mitoma, who's got Spurs away, Rashford, who's got Everton at home, who is going to be my captain, Liverpool away for Saka, and then March, who's got Spurs away. So, yeah, I think with how bad Spurs were last night, I mean, I don't know if you watched that game, but the second half, Spurs crumbled so much. Like, honestly, I would hate to be a Spurs fan right now. They are just not looking good. Like, I'm a bit worried about their top 4 chances and stuff. Like, I don't know, I feel like because Newcastle beat United, I think they're more like, I know they're on level points with United, but I don't know, I've got a feeling that the Newcastle are going to come third. I think it's going to be like Arsenal, City, then Newcastle, and it's going to be like Spurs and United fighting for that 4th spot. And they both didn't look great at all in the last game. Yeah, Spurs, even with 10 men Everton for like a while, they still just could only score a penalty. But yeah, I mean, red cards flying around. I think it was just a really crazy game to watch. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like Brighton could properly go off against Spurs. Their XG lately is ridiculous. And yeah, Spurs just can't keep the ball out of the back of the net. And then Liverpool away for Saka. I feel like a lot of people would have got rid of him. So I'm really hoping that he pops off and gets something against Liverpool. I think that's going to be a really good game though. But I think Arsenal will win that game, probably relatively comfortably as well with how bad Liverpool have been. But that's the midfield though. Nothing wrong with that. And then up top I've got Kane, who's got Brighton at home, and then obviously Watkins, who's got Forest at home. I'm expecting Forest to lose that game. As a Forest fan, I'm not really feeling confident at all going forward. I mean, that Wolves game we had to win. We had to win that game. Those 3 points would have been so vital, because we've got some tough fixtures coming up. We've got Arsenal coming to the City Ground. We've got to go to Anfield. We've got some really tough games. And yeah, I mean, Villa away is just, our away form is so bad. I'm not expecting anything from that game. I'm expecting Watkins to go off. So if you're a Watkins owner, you're probably going to be feasting, because yeah, I think we're going to concede 2, maybe 3 goals in that game. We're just terrible away. And yeah, I don't know. It's looking bleak. It's looking bleak as a Forest fan, but it is what it is. You know, with all those players we've brought in. I don't know. I'm just going off on a bit of a tangent as Forest fan. I don't even know why. Anyway, that is the team. On the bench, we've got Raya, who's got Newcastle at home, Tony, who's got Newcastle at home, Botman, who's got Brentford away, and then Henry, who's got Newcastle at home. So yeah, 3 Brentford players on the bench. So if they turn around and beat Newcastle 3-0, I'm going to hate myself. But this is why I'm thinking of kind of playing Raya. I don't know. I feel like if they both concede, who's going to get more shots against them? It's probably going to be Raya. I don't know. It's one of those, like, Wolves away. I feel like Chelsea should easily smash that game, but I don't know. We'll have to see what they're like on tonight against Liverpool, because it's a massive game. It's an absolute massive game for Liverpool and Chelsea. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. But either way, that's how my team is shaping up for Game Week 30. Let's move on to the transfers. So I've put 4.3 mil in the bank left, 1 free transfer. So obviously, originally, I was just going to do Tony to Haaland, and, you know, Bob's your uncle, easy transfer, pop him in the squad, loving life, nothing in the bank, and then we move on from there. But obviously, with Haaland, with his groin injury or whatever, I don't even know if he's going to be back. Pep did say that he should be back, and he should be fit. He's feeling a lot better, so I'm confident he'll be back. But I know the press conference is just going to be like, we'll see on the day, or we'll see in the last training session. I know he's just going to say that, and he bloody does it all the time. Every time he's been injured this season, he's done it every single time. It's been really annoying, but I can't not have him for Southampton. Southampton are just in the bin at the moment. Like, they just didn't look like a team wanting to stay up when they played West Ham, and I feel like, you know, Haaland could go big in that game. He's been rested as well. He didn't have the international break. Yeah, he is coming back from an injury, but it's not like a massive injury. It's just a groin tear or whatever. So yeah, I mean, Southampton away and Leicester at home, both teams that are fighting relegation. Leicester's just lost their manager. Southampton in the bin. He could easily bag a hat-trick in both of those games. So I don't know if I'll captain him that game week. I might captain Rashford just because it's Everton at home. But at the same time, Haaland away at Southampton, that's still a massive fixture. So if Haaland is given the all clear and he's fine, I will captain him, because I think he's just more likely to bag against Southampton than United are against Everton. But yeah, that's going to be the transfer. If he's out, I don't know what I'm going to do. I generally have no idea what I'm going to do. I might potentially just get rid of Kepa and bring in Edison this week. And then I'll just have to sort out Haaland in a week or in next week. Because if I do this, I won't be able to bring in Haaland. So I'll have to take another hit elsewhere. And I don't know if it's worth doing that. I mean, the thing is, because like I'm free hitting in game week 32, it'd have to be 1 week that I'd survive without Haaland. And that is Leicester at home. And I don't know if I'd want to survive a week without Haaland. So, yeah, if he is out, I may just have to get rid of Kepa and then bring in Edison. Southampton away, I would like a clean sheet there for City, and I'm expecting them to get a clean sheet. And that's probably just what I'll do. And then the week after, I don't know, I maybe have to take a hit and bring Haaland in and maybe take out Chilwell. Like, Brighton at home, I'm not really expecting anything from that game for Chelsea. And I'm free hitting 32 anyway, so yeah, potentially I take a hit and get rid of him that week and bring in Estepinian or something, even though they do have Chelsea, but just wouldn't have to play them. I don't know, it's a tough one. I'll wait for Haaland news. I do want to bring Edison in, though. I do want that City defence for the double in 34. Like, Fulham and West Ham is a really good double. and I want City players for that. Like, there's also Jack Grealish as well that I could potentially bring in. Like, I'd love Saka, but for the foreseeable future, like, no doubles coming up or anything like that. I mean, they've got nothing else to play for, but apart from the league, obviously. But I don't know. It's an interesting one. We'll see what happens. I just have to wait for the press conferences, really. Like, I'm not going to be making any moves because I either go Haaland or I'd probably either go Kepa. Like, they're the options. But either way, that is going to be everything for today's video. If you enjoyed, drop a like. Leave a comment. What players are you thinking of bringing in for Game Week 30? How's your double Game Week 29 going? Subscribe if you're brand new. It's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.